This is by far the most comfortable tactical garment that I have ever owned. The brand new Fallujah Field Uniform from NORAM is actually so comfortable that I very often use it when I just wander around at home, hiking or on the range. At least the pants, because from the looks of them, they can easily pass as not being part of a uniform, but more a everyday casual cargo pants. But the thing is that even if this could pass as a regular cargo pants, it's at the same time a highly technical piece of garment. Because when NORAM decided that they wanted to create a field uniform, they did tons of research to also make sure that this garment could pass the requirements of some of the most elite tactical units in the world. Several types of materials and designs was tested with elite forces to ensure that the end result was something that would fit just as well on a day off in the garrison as well as in your backyard and on the range, as it would deep behind enemy lines for tactical units that need to be able to move fast and light. For the ones that are already familiar with their combat pants, this uniform is made in a much lighter fabric called Nyko Stretch by Cordura Advanced Fabrics. It's actually so light and breathable that there's even no need for the same air vents as you will see on other combat pants, including the NORAM one. It's made on the same factory that makes some of the most renowned tactical clothing in the world and is put together only using well-known and tested materials from established brands. This would include things like zippers from YKK, Velcro, fabrics from Cordura, and knee protection from D3O, all using the highest available industry standards. The result is an extremely light, breathable, and comfortable garment that allows for maximum comfort and mobility. The first thing that people actually often say when they take it on is like, this feels a little bit like a pajamas. And for that reason, many are actually also quite skeptical towards how rugged it is and how much of a beating it can take. The thing is that because of how technical this Nyko Stretch fabric is, this very light fabric has the same durability as the tried and tested combat pants, just at a much, much lighter weight. To test this, they actually let an elite unit use it for 2 weeks out in the field during tactical survival training. In the beginning, they also were quite skeptical, but at the end of the 2 weeks, they were amazed that even with the amount of beating that the uniform had taken, it was still just as intact. So this is not about sacrificing durability or comfort. It's about not needing to make that sacrifice. Starting at the bottom of the pants here, you have rubber bands to be able to tighten it around the ankles. A bit further up at the lower part of the leg, you have smaller pockets on both sides. And many likes to have these pockets as they are easily accessible when taking a knee to the ground. Moving up to the knee part, you have dedicated pockets that will fit these D3O knee protections. And by the way, D3O is one of the biggest companies in the world specializing on protection. And what I like about them is that they have a great balance between giving the needed protection while not being too heavy and warm on the knees. The pads are put on from the inside here of the leg, and there is also inside the pocket here an adjustable strap that allows you to adjust the height of the knee pads, making sure that when you actually take a knee, you hit the knee pad and not your knee. You also obviously have cargo pockets on both sides of the thigh. These both have a rubber band as well as buttoning to keep them closed. The pants are closed with buttons, again to ensure that it's possible to maintain and repair the pants when out in the field. And the side pockets have additional reinforcement and a cut that is a good balance between allowing to comfortably keep your hands in the pockets, while at the same time keeping whatever's in there in place. The belt loops are a little bit wider to allow for a proper underbelt, and the back pockets have a buttoning. There are also Velcro here on both sides to allow to adjust how tight the pants sits in the waist. The same goes for closing of the jacket, but here you have actually doubled down with both a YKK zipper as well as the buttons. The jacket has Velcro on both upper arms as well as above the front pockets to allow for distinction or morale patches. You also have a Velcro closing around the wrist, down here. And in the bottom you have a rubber band that you can tighten around the waist. The shoulder pockets are accessible both from the top as well as from the side with a zipper, which is similar to what NORAM uses on their combat shirts. I'm personally no fan of the typical shirt collar, so I really like what they've done here with the short collar around the neck. As mentioned, there is no venting, and this is by design, as the garment itself does the job of the venting. And this is something that you will immediately feel once you take it on. In summary, this is a high quality and functional garment that does an excellent job both in a tactical environment, out hiking, on the range, or just as a everyday, very comfortable garment to wear on a daily basis.